Will you make it as a day trader? Well, traders, today I wanted to talk about that idea of making it as a day trader because first of all, I think that's kind of a misconception because we are constantly making it as a day trader. It's a process. It's a journey. There's no destination. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. Well, in my case, I've thought I found the light at the end of the tunnel, but it was actually a train and it ran me over, flattened me, pancaked me. You're always humbled in the market. So understanding that's the process. There's not necessarily a destination. You're always going to have ups. You're always going to have downs. It's about the journey. And when you understand that, it takes a lot of pressure off of you to just think that one day you're not just going to wake up and, the heavens are going to open up and you're going to make it. Even the traders that have been doing this for decades still have days that are going to make them feel defeated. Every single time you start getting that ego, feeling like Superman with your trading, the market humbles you. It deflates that ego. So understanding that it's a process, we're not going to make it, but we are making it. So let's go over a few things on making it. How are we going to be making it? Well, everyone preaches consistency, right? That is what we need to aim for. That's our goal. We want to be consistent in the markets. And I have pretty good consistency. That is not what I worry about, but there's many variables. See, why I trade with smaller share size a lot of times is because I'm scared of myself. I'm scared of that discipline. But the thing is, I'm not going to wake up one day and just be disciplined. I have to wake up every single day and be disciplined. So consistency is part of it, but we also need to be self-disciplined. We have to manage our risk. And that's the one thing, I have a tough time with. And so I make a note of it. I'll put it on my monitor. Kevin, be disciplined. Predefine your risk before you ever enter a trade and know what that risk is and respect it. But as you guys know, when we enter a trade, sometimes we want to change our risk parameters, and that's the sign of an amateur. We cannot do that. We got to stick to our predefined risk before we ever enter the trade. Know what that risk is before you enter the trade. But that leads me to my next point, which is huge, guys, and it's just being self-aware. We all struggle with different things in the market, as is with life. We all have steeper hills to climb in certain areas of our life. Some of us, we let our pride take over and we won't get out of a trade. We're too good of traders to take a loss. We won't take a loss. We'll just keep adding to that position until it turns back around, if it ever does. We hold and hope. Some of us, we lock in our profits way too early. Some of us, we overtrade. We revenge trade. We all struggle with different things, and it's about being self-aware, being docile enough in this market to understand what your struggles are, but not just aware of them, having hold of them, having a grip on them, not allowing them to have a grip on you. You control your trades, not your emotions. So we got to be responsible for our own actions in the market. It's almost as if we're watching ourselves in third person in trading. That's the kind of perspective we have to have. Because ultimately, while you're failing, that's not the fault of the market. That's not the fault of your sized account. It's not the fault of a chat room. It's not the fault of a broker. It's your fault. We have to recognize that it's our fault. Watch yourself in third person. Become self-aware of what you struggle with. Write it down. Understand your emotions more than your emotions understand you. But this is why I love trading so much. It opens us up to learn so much about ourselves, and it's really not pretty. It's hard to be egotistical once you start becoming a trader because you see all the flaws that you have. Many, many times I'm thinking, wow, Kevin, you cannot take no for an answer, can you? And just take the loss. Take the loss. So let's recap this real quick for you guys. I believe every single one of you has the potential to be an incredible trader. We just have to understand it's a process. There's no destination. It's a process. Try to enjoy the process and learn a lot about yourself. Being self-aware during the process, having the discipline to do that, and taking full responsibility, saying, this is my fault, let me fix it. Because if you blame outside circumstances, if you blame the broker, the chat room, anything else, you're not going to learn from it. If we say it's our fault, we're going to look inside ourselves and figure out what the problem is. So those are the key points I have for you guys on how to make it in the stock market day trading. And if you notice, it really had nothing to do with the charts and the technical indicators. We all know how to draw lines. That's not really what it's about. It's about ourselves. We are at a fight with ourselves when we're trading. That is our main enemy, ourselves. I really believe that. We're fighting the market, we're fighting, other individuals trading, and we're really fighting ourselves. That's the big one. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Smack that like button, hit that subscribe button, traders, and we will see you all first thing tomorrow.